I'm in my garden. I'm resting from just having done my morning tour of the neighborhood on foot, and I'm looking at my garden and I'm looking at the corn, and I'm fascinated how you have the ear down here and the silk here has to pick up these seeds, forgive the non-botanical correct word, that are going to fall down here, and every one of them have to be touched so they're pollinated, because each one is connected to where there will be a kernel on the cob. And the reason and forgive my corn, I tested my soil. I have to treat it in the fall, and so that my corn grows better. It's the second year in a row that it's bad. But notice that my corn is in a square. You don't plant corn just in a couple of long rows, but in a square, so that the wind has a chance of better pollinating all of the ears of corn. If it's just in a long row or two, then these guys here can just fall away to the side and not get on the corn. How on earth did the corn learn to do this? Now, if you're going to tell me, well, with evolution over time, it tried and tested, and what worked it kept doing, and what didn't work it stopped doing. But how did it even know how to do it? Where did it get the brain to know to even try that? To even grow tall as it does, as opposed to how my watermelons, which I plant between the corn so that after the corn gets pulled out, then the watermelons can spread out in here. And I have a couple of nice little ones started. The watermelons decided, where did they get the brain to decide to grow vines and then to create melons and to do it through the flower process? I don't understand how evolution got a brain to do this, because evolution started with no brain. But this stuff shows the most marvelous design. Flowers. They don't produce a fruit for us to eat, although maybe there is one that I'm just not eating. But the beauty, how did they say, well, I want to be this rosy red and I want to be orange, there it is, and then this nice soft color here, and to have this shape. And then potatoes, well, guess what? I'm going to do most of my work underground. The plants will grow up, and after I flower and the plants start to die back, then you can start to dig the goodies underneath. And then you have my lousy looking cabbages that got all eaten up, but they're coming. You get the point. Evolution had no brain. It was all this chance stuff that supposedly sparked to life and then started growing and started mutating and started making decisions from what? I had no brain. I just don't get it. Look at the beautiful flowers. That thing's finally paying off. Where I put excuse me, those two together. The wonders of creation. The word begs a creator. It didn't happen by accident or by chance or over a whole long time. It was on purpose. It was done for us.